Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mom's View. My name is Sharzad, and I think you guys know these beautiful ladies, Kayli, Carly, and Angel.
Hello.
Hope you guys are doing fabulous today. Just so you guys know, you can always continue the convo online on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube by using the hashtag TMVTalk so that we can connect with you guys. And now it's update time. So I know the Mom's View did a lot of stuff with Disney where you guys made some fun videos, right? Mm-hmm. So we have a little sneak peek of what you guys did.
It's my first time going to Disneyland.
Our whole family has just a great time. You feel the magic of it all day.
I also love it that even though we're older, they still call you princess.
Well, Kayli, you are a princess, honey.
Woo! We're going to the land, to the Disneyland.
One thing that I love about Disneyland is the fact that you guys all can go. I can take the whole family. All love the same rides. A pet frog? We don't have a pet frog.
My favorite memory of Disneyland is I get to hang out with my family there and have a special magical time.
Do you just love this?
Yes.
Do you just love being here?
My favorite memory with my family was watching the parade and seeing Princess Tiana for the first time. Like seeing, I could cry now. Oh my God.
We can't wait to go to Disney!
Aren't you guys just the cutest?
Careful, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh, no, breathe. Breathe in through the nose. That sucks air to your eyes.
It was really fun. I love Disneyland so much, so to get to do this was just awesome.
How do you guys unleash your Disney side and feel like a kid again?
Oh,
I think it just comes out. Remember when we were there and Buzz Lightyear like walked across? I was like, "There's Buzz Lightyear!" And Cooper's like, "I'm like, yeah, shoot, I'm the mom. I can't do that."
You did that?
it's fun though. I mean,
It just like naturally happened.
right, yeah. You just become a kid again, kind of.
Yeah.
I want to feel like a kid again.
Let's go.
Let's go to Disneyland.
I'm ready. Disneyland, where are you? Angel, what do you do to feel like a kid again?
You know what? Vlogging feels like being a kid again. It's like talking to imaginary friends. But these friends sometimes talk back to you through comments, but when nobody's there and you're sitting there talking, it does feel like I'm just playing around and just talking to people who are not there.
I don't know what I do to feel like a kid.
Go to Disneyland.
I need to go there.
I think too, once you have children, it's easier to go back to that because you're like, I'm doing this for them, and I'm gonna act silly because they are. So it's fun.
And you play in makeup.
Yes. I do like to play with makeup.
I mean, you're good at it, so that doesn't
Thank
make
you.
you like a child. But still, like, that seems to me like something that's like childlike to want to just look pretty all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to put a lot of makeup on when I was little, like 5, and feel like a princess warrior with like red
Princess
stripes
warrior.
and like a gold belt, and I was like, I'm ready. I need to unleash that, do it again.
Do it.
Yeah.
Xena. Yeah.
Bring it out. I think the best bit about like having kids is you get to relive through them, but have an excuse. That's my excuse. I'm like, you want to go see that movie, but secretly I want to see that movie.
Right.
So then you have the excuse because you got a kid. So
Well, if you guys want, you can go to DisneySide.com and see more of the Mom's View footage of you guys having fun. So you can check out that website. Now it is time for our topic of the day. We have so many changes going on in all of our lives. Carly, let's start with you.
shoot, I always want to have great news, but nothing is really. I mean, everything's great. Brotard just making my ovaries hurt. He's making them tingle. I'm like, I need one. He's so perfect, and he has more hair than any of the other kiddos. But he's a pretty good baby. Katilette manages it so well. There's just like chaos, and she's like, "What, huh?
She's a champ. She does everything so just totally gracefully. When I was at the hospital with her, and I was like, I would not be like that right now. She was just like breathing through everything and calm
Her
and relaxed.
patience is like out of this world.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Scream at somebody!
I watched the video of her delivery, and I was just like, oh my God. And the kids are just right there talking to her. I would have been and pushed people in the face. I was like, she's just focused. I just could not even believe it. I was like,
Eyes on that prize.
Right, exactly.
It was such an amazing experience. I was sobbing. Like I was like trying to help and comfort her, and like there was so much going on. I was just sobbing.
I mean, I saw you. If that's your version of sobbing, you never have a bad face, honey. This is how she sobs. Like her face was so like gorgeous.
It didn't show my face during when it was going on because I was, ugly crying, just like, ah.
But yeah, that looked like a wonderful experience to be able to see. I have never got to see anyone give birth. I didn't even get to see myself give birth. My mother was supposed to record
You're not
it.
missing much on that one.
Yeah, but I wanted to see it, and I have 3 older sisters, and I've never been able to and like a lot
mine.
of I'll be like, Carly, remember I can
Get that man over here, Angel. I want to see what's going on.
Right.
I think that might traumatize me.
Yeah.
Didn't it kind of scare you a little?
I had C-sections, and I'm trying to decide right now what to do. And watching that, I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that.
Don't put me down for that.
She was amazing. It was such a beautiful experience, but I was just like, whoa.
I think talking about it makes it more, like when you're not in this situation in the room, it makes it a little more foreign. Right. Because you're like, ew, we're gross and da-da-da. But when you're there, there's just like literally think about it, there's 3 people in the room. Maybe it was like you, Shay, and Katilette, and then all of a sudden there's 4 people. It's just like, it's literally witnessing a miracle. Yeah. And it's so beautiful. It's not gross or like ew or... It's just, there's so much going on. I feel like you're witnessing a miracle, and I don't think that anybody would ever be like, I don't want to do that again, because it just is so moving.
Yeah.
It is. It's beautiful, but never having done it and knowing that I could have a C-section, I'm like,
I don't know if I want that. I tweeted Shay, I said, don't let the placenta fall on your feet because you have flip-flops on, Shay.
I did see her placenta.
Did you?
It's like a grocery sack, huh?
Yeah, of blood.
Just like a big thing.
It looks like solid, kind of.
Yeah.
That's how you drop it on the floor.
It should move a little. It should have a little bit of
I didn't touch
movement
it.
to it. Yeah. You didn't go in there.
That's where Kaylee's like, I want to give that a poke.
What is this like?
Any other new changes? Anything else going on in your world, in your channel? What's going on in Carly land?
I think I'm going to try to start vlogging 5 days a week and do some family stuff. Yeah, we're going to kind of put a little halt on my love nest.
Okay.
We love, that was a good go, but I think my channel, we're going to kind of go in a new direction. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to doing 5 videos a week.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It's just letting the armpits hang out because it's stressing me out.
That is a lot.
Ventilation.
I can't even handle one. I know my subscribers like, get your life together, Angel. I'm like, I just uploading is so much.
It is. Yeah, I'm going to try to do it. We'll see.
Kaylee and I have huge news.
Oh. You're both pregnant.
I know, we're pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, we should be pregnant.
I know you guys should get pregnant.
No.
Kaylee and I have 2 exciting things to share. We got to go to the About Time screening, and then we got to meet Rachel McAdams and interview her. And that was so awesome. She was just amazing. So we actually have a clip of the interview that we are going to show you guys now.
What I like about this film is that the central characters, the love story, doesn't crumble at any point, really. They find each other, and that's it. It's like they're together for life, and you just watch them then deal with the curveballs that life throws their way, and you watch them kind of become stronger and stronger because of them.
She's so cute and little.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
She's amazing.
She's beautiful. You guys look beautiful too.
Yeah, you all both look really pretty.
I felt like I was like this the whole time.
How could you not look at her? She's like,
I was
great.
just staring at her.
Yeah.
I love you.
She's beautiful, and she's so sweet and down to earth. And you guys can see the rest of this on the Mom's View too, the full video.
Did you guys get to see any of the movie at all?
Yeah,
We
got
saw
to
it
see the movie.
the week
Okay.
before.
Oh, was it so good?
It's really good. It's rated R. I know some people don't like rated R movies for language.
I love them.
But
I love it.
it was a really good movie with a great message.
Oh,
I definitely recommend seeing it.
Yeah, it was a good one. So that was fun. And then we have another amazing, huge announcement.
Wow.
Kaylee and I have a brand new little show coming out since we're both
Braggers.
braggers.
That's so fun. And you guys are so close together, so you guys can really relate.
2 weeks apart. Like exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I know what you
'cause
guys
May
are doing
4th
2 weeks apart.
I know. Let's get it on. So that is going to be coming out soon, and it's called The Tale of Two Bumps.
That's
Oh, how adorable.
I know, I'm really, really excited about that. It'll be a lot of like cool, I think, behind the scenes footage from both of us and what's been going on. I gag and I send that footage. One of the days on the hike, I was like, blah. So you guys will have plenty of real deal pregnancy stuff to see, so that'll be fun.
That's awesome, you guys.
Yeah.
What has been the thing that has surprised you the most so far with this first pregnancy of yours?
You know, I did not think I was going to be as sick as I was, and I didn't think I would be as depressed about being sick Like there was a lot of stuff. I did not feel like myself. I felt, I like to work out. I like to eat healthy. Those things make me feel like me. They make me feel good. And I just wanted to eat bread and cheese and lay in my pajamas. And then that made me even more depressed. Just for me, I'm happiest when I'm busy. I've got a lot of fun things going on, appointments and lunches and blah, blah, blah. And also the lack of being social. Because for me, being social is like going out and having a glass of wine with my girlfriends and stuff. And then to say no to that was kind of difficult as well. Yeah. So, and then all these other little things, like my teeth just started hurting out of nowhere. And I was like, Google, what is wrong with my teeth? 15 weeks pregnant, teeth hurt, what's going on? So thank the universe for Google.
Right. And are you surprised when you type something into Google and it like brings it right up?
Right up.
Is it supposed to hurt when you sneeze when you're pregnant? It brings it right up. I was like, oh, phew. It's okay.
Kaylee said the other day, she's like, does it hurt when you sneeze? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only freak.
I don't remember that other pregnancy.
I can barely remember. I try not to remember a lot of my pregnancy, actually. Well, I say I barely remember. Everything hurt.
Yeah.
Everything hurt. Yeah. But I recall all of that stuff, the wanting to be social and being like, I can't because I'm going to be asleep. I know I will be.
I'm going to be asleep.
It's just going to happen.
Last night. Everyone went to the movie and I was like, I will not stay awake.
I know, I texted Kaylee and I was like, oh, she's probably sleeping.
Yeah. I used to go to movies that's what was they knew I was going to take a nap. Like I'd be like, is it start? Okay. Just going ahead and get into a comfortable spot. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see the show. It'll be nice to see a mom with some experience and then a new mom to see how you all respond to this.
Rookie.
Let it all out
Going
there.
in blind.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
Craziness. It is time to chat with our lovely audience. So we have some Twitter questions. The first one is from Slavika DeJong. She said, the biggest change for me as a mom is lack of sleep. Does it ever get better? How do you deal with it? I'm terrified of this answer.
I didn't have that problem. I'm gonna be honest. My son's we had it down pat when we came home from the hospital. And what I will say that really helped with that, and I know not everybody is pro breastfeeding, but the breastfeeding helped because I wasn't having to wake up fully to feed him.
Okay.
So the having to wake up fully, it is hard to try to get back to sleep, but he didn't really want to be awake either. So it was just like, let me figure out a way to make both of us happy. So we really didn't have problems with the sleeping.
Did you breastfeed in bed?
Absolutely. Yes.
That's the best when you figure out how to do that.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, it was perfect. I mean, everybody to each his own, but for me, that worked out perfectly. So my sleep wasn't being interrupted, and we kind of co-slept. So he did have like a little co-sleeper beside my bed, so I didn't also have to get up, walk down the hallway, get him out of the. It was too much for me. So
yeah,
I just made it easier on both of us. He didn't want to be awake, neither did I.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it comes in like waves of sleep. Like there will be times you're like, I cannot catch up, I'm not getting enough, and there will be times where you get a lot of sleep. It just depends.
Yeah.
Cooper was always a great sleeper too, and he's still like sleeping. He'll stay in my bed till I wake up.
Oh,
He'll either find my phone and start playing with it, or like play with my hair. But he's a good sleeper. But I mean, that's just one. I see with Katilette, she has different, all of them. Like Shaytards gets up so early, and we'll get up before them on Saturdays. And then Princess Tard sleeps until like 11. So I think with different kids, it's different.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous because my kids sleep in or they take care of themselves because they're older.
Oh,
I'm like, oh God, we're going to have to get back into this. Gage was a great sleeper. Reilly was not.
No.
So I'm nervous, but you just get used to it.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to get a little co-sleeper.
Yeah.
Okay, is that like a pillow-ish
It's like,
thing?
isn't it like the crib kind of hooks to your bed?
Yeah, it's like a bassinet, but it's missing one side, or a side can come down so that you can just easily move them over to the bed.
Okay.
I'm just
one of
all
those.
for making life easier. I know there are books that say get them out your room as soon as possible. At the end of the day, whatever's going to make your life easier is what I say do. Don't stress yourself out about it because a book says you got to do it a certain way.
Right.
Well, and someone will disagree with whatever you say.
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reilly was an awful sleeper, so she slept in our bed until she was about 2 years old.
Okay.
Because we had to get sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
she went to sleep when she was in our bed.
It'll be okay. I'm sorry.
And don't, if the baby's napping, you should nap too. I was like, oh, I should clean and get things done.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just need to let the house be a mess and let things be undone and go and take a 30, 25-minute nap for your sanity's sake.
Yeah. I feel like I'm already like getting just anxious and waking up so much to go to the bathroom. I'm like, this is training me for just never sleeping. Like I'll get up 2 to 3 times a night sometimes. I'm like, and I guess I have to get used to this. But at least I'll be a baby to play with.
That's probably true, though. That's probably why the body does do that. You know, everything prepares it for something. That probably is the truth, because I remember getting up. I just sometimes wanted to just pee on myself and just be like,
seriously,
it's okay.
Bed in the bathroom,
Let it
because
flow.
that's where I live. We have another tweet. This is from Ruby Cardenas. She said, when you found out you were pregnant the first time, did you think you were ready, and did you have family help? TMV Talk. Great question, Ruby.
I was not ready. I cried.
Yeah.
I was not ready. Not at all. I was 19, just barely married.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we going to do? I remember telling Casey and it just feeling like a dream.
Yeah.
Like, how is this real life?
How is this real life? Yeah, I was not ready for that call to action.
Okay.
I was 19, and that was me. We had been dating for almost like a year and a half and had been talking about getting married. My family didn't love him. It was like we were like in a rough spot in a relationship. So there was just like, but to me in that moment, I just felt like Heavenly Father wanted to give us this baby. And, you know, there had been many other times where I could have gotten pregnant like with him and a lot of scares, but it was just so how everything unfolded and came together. I just felt like I knew in that minute, I'm like, I'm supposed to be a mom and this is my baby and I'm gonna move forward being positive. And it was so weird, like there were stressful moments, but I was just grateful. I've always wanted to be a mom, so whether I was ready for it or not, like in my life, I feel like you can never plan and you can never have like the opportune time for a child, because all kids are different and you can't ever plan like how they're gonna act or how they're gonna be. So we just move forward, and you know, now we're not together, but we both can agree on the fact that Cooper was supposed to be ours and that he needed to be in our lives, and he's the happiest, healthiest little boy, and how can you be sad about that?
Yeah. So cute.
Yeah, after the initial shock, I think then you're like, yay, I'm gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at first, when you find out, it's like,
I know.
If you're
Am
not-
I gonna
if
hurt
you're
this
not trying,
kid? Am I gonna damage them
Can
for
I
life?
really be a mom? Can I really take care of
I
myself?
mean, yeah, y'all were really young. I was 28 and like, no, I found out in a janky Vaughn's bathroom, because the CVS bathroom wasn't working. And when I peed on the stick, I went to go sit it down so I could wipe myself. And before I put the stick down, the thing had changed. I was like,
You are positive, girl.
I was like, somebody's pregnant, pissed, and jumped up on this stick. Somebody else's pee's on this stick. I know everyone in that grocery store could hear me screaming in the bathroom. I was like, no! Like, I'm literally losing my mind. My husband sounded like the world had ended when I called him, so we were both on the same page. And then our mothers laughed at us. They thought it was so funny. I was like, oh,
They're like, good for you.
I was like, you're gonna pay this mortgage and move out here? Because we live 2,000 miles away from our family. So it was just like overwhelming.
Wow.
I mean, so I can only imagine if I was 19. I was a grown woman. I was like, what's happening in life? But yeah, I mean, if I was in a different place in life, I probably would have been elated.
Yeah.
Absolutely elated.
That's difficult. I think there's too many situations and it's hard to gauge how to feel. Like, don't ever take your feelings and match them with somebody else's, because I think you're entitled to feel however you want when you find out you're first pregnant, whether you're 16, whether you're 45. My mom got pregnant with her last one at 39, and to us, and that, you know, was like, oh, Mom, you're getting old, but that's more of the norm these days. But she was like, I'm supposed to be going through menopause and I'm pregnant. Like, but now we're grateful we have little Logie Bear. Little Logan.
How did you feel?
I feel ready. I'm 30. I feel like we hit a lot of big milestones that we wanted to hit. We've been married for 3.5 years. For me and Michael, I think one of the most important things was to travel as much as we could. We got a lot of stamps on our passport, and that was like really, really important to me.
Good.
And then, yeah, I mean, again, I know I'm never like ready. And then sometimes I'm like, man, I still didn't get to go to Machu Picchu, but you know, maybe
later.
A couple more years. But yeah, I think on my family, it's the first grandbaby, so I think there's going to be a lot of help and excitement.
Yeah.
And my brother and sister are really excited to be an uncle, and my parents, and so I think there's a lot of just excitement and help. But my family is all in the Bay Area, which isn't too far.
No.
But my mom's already like, so I'm going to spend all of the summer with you and take care. I'm like, okay, that sounds great.
You'll love that. Yes, you will.
Yeah. So I'm like, I hope that, you know, we can have at least, I hope, I don't know if this is being naive, like 1 date night a month or something.
Yeah, of course.
I hope.
Yeah,
so,
you
Make
should.
that happen.
Yeah.
You should.
yeah.
And it's so nice to have your mom's help. When
Yeah.
I had Reilly, I actually went and stayed with my mom.
Yeah.
And she would get up with me at night because it's just such a new thing when you have your baby for the first time. And I remember Reilly was crying and I couldn't soothe her. And so my mom took her and I just was sitting there and I was like, how did you do this? How am I going to do this? Because the first couple nights can be rough.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
terrified.
nice to have
Yeah, so my mom warned me though. She's like, I don't remember anything. Just so you know. I'm like, Mom, don't tell me that. I don't remember anything. It's like, I don't know how you guys got here. You walked here. That's not.
It'll come right back
helping
to
me.
her.
Yeah. So hopefully she will definitely be here and then she'll stay for a while. She's like, maybe I can quit working, and I'm like,
Tell
okay.
her, tell her do that. Take all that help you can get.
Yeah,
Say
I know.
quit.
Yeah, quit and move on in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited. That's fun. Anyway, those are all the Twitter questions that we have. They were great. Thank you guys so much for sending them in. And I love you guys to bits. I feel so lucky that I have all these mommies to help me get through this crazy time.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
So fun. All right, guys, we will be back next Thursday at 2. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.